Hello, peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрия, Germany, не входящих в русские гетто-холокост геноцид страны и не входящие в индийско-китайские гетто-холокост геноцид страны. Hello. This video part number 2 today this day. Мне пришлось прервать видео, поскольку оно длилось более 11 часов. Поэтому я его прервала и решила начать вторую часть видео. This video for people from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрия and Germany. Не входящих в русские гетто-холокост геноцид страны, индийско-китайские страны. Русские гетто-холокост геноцид страны — это Россия, СССР, СНГ, Болгария и захваченная ими Прибалтика, где русские подонки и суки, и черножопые суки и подонки с их несовершеннолетними пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями устроили геноцид мне, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, пытая аппаратурой майнд-контроль этой другой аппаратурой и применяя все формы насилия, принуждения, террора и рабства, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, не давая мне осуществить мою миграцию, уезд в Германию, Австрию, Францию, Нидерланды, Англию, Шотландию, Америку, Канаду, Аляску, куда я собираюсь, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России и применяя аппаратуру майнд-контроль и пытки этой аппаратурой другой, и принуждая находиться среди подонков и сук и их несовершеннолетних пиздосранок и гондонов, сука, кобелей. Hello, peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria and Germany. Today is 23 of April 2025 of this year.
Their bubble tea puff patties and shawarma. And there's a hobby store.
Look to
There
this.
was a Zeller's here at one point.
This is the real date and time today, this day.
And there's a big Staples here. It's not connected to the mall. We can't squeak through that way. Just go around the corner and take a quick look. This is going to be a very short video.
Look to this.
What time is it? I'm getting hungry. 3:40? I have another walk I want to record. I didn't come all the way up here just for this one. There seems to be a fair bit of interest in these smaller mall walks. Attention, CRA, government institutions, and the RCMP will never ask you for your Bitcoin information. Buy and sell at this Bitcoin with what I'm sure are absolutely horrible exchange rates. That's how they make their money. Got the shoppers here. big ass Canadian flag. There's Staples. I'm just gonna walk up to Ellesmere, where once upon a time you could take the bus to Ellesmere Station and hop on the Scarborough RT. The now defunct transit line, eventually to be replaced by an extension of line 2, but they're having trouble tunneling under the 401 right now. No, you're in a non-pedestrian friendly area when there's just random people entering like this. There's a couple of plazas over there. But there is not a whole lot to look at if I were to walk east along Ellesmere. I considered doing a walk along here. It's really something I'd be more likely to cover in a live stream. But we are very much in Scarborough, and that is pretty much all she wrote for Parkway Mall. A 280,000 square foot mall. I look forward to reading your thoughts and comments on the mall. I'm sure a lot of people will share some of their fond memories of this place. I'm going to head back to Ellesmere and Victoria Park and hop on a bus down to Lawrence. I'm going to do a walk through Wexford. That is if my camera isn't fogged up. I just noticed it developed this really unfortunate fog in front of it. I have no idea where that came from, but I hope you enjoyed this one. Sorry I'm all fogged up. It seems to be behind the lens. Hopefully that wasn't there too long, but thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink. The structure here, a year after Grand Union opened here, Steinberg Supermarkets of Montreal acquired and renamed the New Jersey company's Canadian stores. So this supermarket sits in an official City of Toronto heritage building. I've always thought it looked quite unique whenever I rode past it. It started life in 1958 as an outdoor plaza. And then in the 70s, it was converted into an indoor shopping mall. I think we're in the Maryvale neighborhood. And not all the stores are indoors. There's a Wild Wing, a cannabis shop, and a beauty supply store. As per that plaque, this Metro supermarket opened in 1958 as a Grand Union. Then a year later, it was taken over by Steinberg's. And it eventually became a Miracle Food Mart, and then a Dominion. And I think around 2008, the Dominions transformed into Metros. It's got this really unique parabolic arched roof. Alright, I was waiting for that car to turn, but they changed their mind. Maybe we'll take a quick look into what a heritage property supermarket looks like. I don't think it's directly connected to the indoor portion of the mall. And the roof makes this feel really open. Got the self-checkout. Of course, there's a big emphasis to buy Canadian. This isn't really a supermarket tour, but it looks like a beautiful store. It's hard to believe this dates back to 1958. And I think this mall has a bowling alley in it, as well as a go-kart track. Well, a kitty-sized go-kart track. There's a Healthy Planet, a Popeyes, a hair salon, and a restaurant. There's a liquor store and a McDonald's in the parking lot. There we go, let's head into Parkway Mall. Oh, that bubble tea shop. It's part of the main building here. There's a nail salon, a Gabby's. Don't see too many psychics in shopping malls. There's a Dollarama. I don't think we'll see too many of the major retailers you'll see in a lot of big malls. I've never been here. I'm not at all familiar with the layout. Let's make a right here and see what's this way. Fashion Rama. Maybe there's a map here. There we go. So we entered here, and now we are here. It looks like the Cart Town go-kart area is around the corner. See if we can spot the entrance to the bowling alley. There it is. So there's a second floor with offices. In the parking lot, there's a Staples, a Timmy's, a Cash Money, Pet Value, and Subway. It's just a very small local mall. Certainly playing this music quite loud. there's a food court in here. Cart Town, let's take a peek. Go-karts, all-age activity with immersive and interactive go-kart track, and there's an arcade. Let's just take a peek. Go-kart's not running. There's an arcade back there. Looks like you might have to sign in to go in there. I'm sure they have a website with all their rates and hours and that sort of thing. 20% off all walk-in packages. Here's a
War.
home hardware.
Да, what for? What for? The new word. What for?
Eventually, I'm going to get around to doing
What
all of
for?
these smaller malls in the city. I've done all the big ones.
Is what for it?
Fairview,
Is what for it?
Yorkdale, Scarborough Town Center, Eaton Center, of course.
The new word.
And Sherway,
What for?
Place Center.
Is what for? Is more.
That controller felt super cheap. Little box just has an emulator in it. Didn't look like it was hooked up properly to that TV.
Whoa.
It's probably a bunch of input lag as well.
Whoa.
Hey, there's a Toronto Public Library here.
Тьфу ты, блин, какого года? What?
TPL Maryville.
Is
Wuxi Wireless, Dubai Collections, Marble Slab Creamery.
what?
What's that there? A hearing aid store.
For this.
Wonder if it's 5 or a 10 pin.
What is what for this? What?
These are
Whoa.
like footwear.
What
Your
is
drinks
what
are
for
allowed in
this?
Ooh, spelling mistake.
Это же. Это же.
Oh, this is old school.
Это же.
Looks like they've got 10 pin lanes down there. 5 pin here. They look like string machines. Just watch this one shot. Oh, we don't have a good angle. She picked up the left side, the head pin and the two on the left, so that's 15 on her first roll. Got a mini food court here. Asia Delights. Sushi and teriyaki.
What?
We got Zorba with a Greek. Indian and Pakistani. Over there, bubble tea, puff patties, and shawarma. And there's a hobby store. There was a Zeller's here at one point. And there's a big Staples here. It's not connected to the mall, and we can't squeak through that way. Just go around the corner and take a quick look. This is going to be a very short video. What time is it? I'm getting hungry. 3:40? I have another walk I want to record. I didn't come all the way up here just for this one.
World Show.
There seems to be a fair bit of interest in these smaller mall walks.
Show.
Attention, CRA, government institutions, and the RCMP will never ask you for your Bitcoin information.
Show.
Buy and sell at this Bitcoin with what I'm sure are absolutely horrible exchange rates. That's how they make their money. Go to shoppers here. Big ass Canadian flag. There's Staples. I'm just going to walk up to Ellesmere, where once upon a time you could take the bus to Ellesmere Station and hop on the Scarborough RT. The now defunct transit line, eventually to be replaced by an extension of line 2, but they're having trouble tunneling under the 401 right now. No, you're in a non-pedestrian friendly area when there's just random people entering like this. There's a couple of plazas over there. But there is not a whole lot to look at if I were to walk east along Ellesmere. I considered doing a walk along here. It's really something I'd be more likely to cover in a live stream. But we are very much in Scarborough, and that is pretty much all she wrote for Parkway Mall. A 280,000 square foot mall. I look forward to reading your thoughts and comments on the mall. I'm sure a lot of people will share some of their fond memories of this place. I'm going to head back to Ellesmere and Victoria Park and hop on a bus down to Lawrence. I'm going to do a walk through Wexford. That is, if my camera isn't fogged up. I just noticed it developed this really unfortunate fog in front of it. I have no idea where that came from, but I hope you enjoyed this one. Sorry I'm all fogged up. It seems to be behind the lens. Hopefully that wasn't there too long, but thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.
Soda.
Provincial Parliament.
Блин, что там еще? Такой шо. Да.
Why was there no pedestrian signal? Button.
Что-то, блин, что не включается. Такой шо. Такой, блин.
Okay, let's see if I can flip this thing over to live. Currently unlisted.
Что там?
All right, it is Wednesday, September 2nd. The time is 6:15 p.m. and the temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. Looks like we've got a few people joining in. I'm just waiting for a few more. I'm just checking on my phone here to make sure I have chat enabled, and I do. Let me just drop a little test chat there to see if it shows up. All right, I'm talking to myself in the chat apparently. 4 people watching. The always awkward start of a new stream. Hey, bad boy. That's exactly where I am. Somebody's alive and in the chat.
Блядь. Блин. Что такое? not make to search this in vocabulary. I'm not to make to search this information. What's this? What's this? To translate. What's this to translate? And what's this? I don't know this. I never not was to study this and to listen to this. I don't know what's this. What's this times, tenses, conditional. I don't know this information. Is never not was to study this.
What's up, Nouveau Costs? It is Wednesday, November 4th. It is 5:20 p.m. and it's about 13 or 14 degrees Celsius right now. And that is a squirrel. Nouveau Costs, the only person in the chat right now. The squirrel knows that I'm stalking him to start the stream. Come on, buddy. What's up, Carla? What's up, Sargots? Hope you guys are having a happy extended election Wednesday. There's a pretty nice shot of the skyline. What's up, Brandy? Terry? I can't even say her name. Tara, Melanie. Oh, you thought it... Oh, did I put the wrong date on it? I've been known to do stupid things like that. There's the look. It was light when I got to this park, but now it's dark. What's up, Eve and Brianna? And Paula and Simon? Let's see if I can flip this camera around. There I am with my brand new $13 East Chinatown haircut. Not at all what I asked them to do, but it's not terrible. So I'll probably go back. The front camera can't handle the skyline as well. What's up now? Mike Landry. Mike?
It's nice what I to see you
Internet connection unstable.
and today.
What's that all about?
I was to thinking about you today,
Good evening, Susan.
and I to listen to a video of you in this moment. How are you, Joy?
Wide angle
I
lens.
to see in this video what you are is not
That
in
across the street
Toronto
is Z Distillery District. Good
in
evening,
this day.
Jeanette.
I to see what you
Hope you're having a
are
happy second
interviewing
election day in Texas.
of this day. I not to like this country is where you are
Doesn't seem unlikely
to
that they'll
be in
actually
this
finalize
video of you.
the winner. Quality looks a bit
But I
weak.
to listen in this
Can anyone
video
vouch for that?
in this
Let's see, what am I on
moment.
now? I am on LTE.
However,
I'm on 5G
Johnny,
or LTE.
how is always they to analyze,
Let's go see how the
analyze,
quality looks when I head through
analyze
distillery
the
districts.
text, and they to
Minecraft games.
repeating new words and verbs.
Hopefully
What I
we,
to listen
wander into a
this
stronger
video
coverage zone.
will join. It's
Sorry
very
about that, guys.
interested. What you
Greetings,
to
beer
do
stock
in
and Brad.
this country? And me is interested that
Thank you,
is
Cookie Set.
why you go to there, Johnny.
Hopefully,
Is what you to need of there, Johnny. I
just
not
keep moving, and we'll
understanding
eventually get
this,
to, some greener
and
quality
I not
pastures.
understanding what is what
That's
for
not what I want to hear.
this.
The quality is not great.
World,
Trying to live stream
world,
here.
world is what for this, Johnny.
It's not that cold.
This is
It's
Jay.
only about 14.
This is
I am
Jay.
walking dead into the wind, though.
Jay. Hello, Jay.
Team Brad, they will not. I'm
Hello,
still on.
Jay. Today is 22 of April 2025 of this year. Today is Tuesday. I'm very glad to see and to listen you, my dear Johnny. As always. And I will to wait and use videos of you, Johnny.
Subway PC table.
Me is very bored without you, and I to hope what I will make to achieve results of my lessons, and someday I will make to speaking is easily at English language, and will make to understanding you, and though
Seems
what
kind
I
of unlikely you
will
guys might have
wanting
a
to
decision
know,
tonight based
to
on what I was just
reading,
watching.
to listening, to understanding, to speaking, to opening for me. Johnny. Straight now, Johnny.
Just gonna keep
I
on moving
will
and we'll go
be
into the
to
courtyard, and I'm just gonna talk
continue
right over this
to do
very copyrighted song,
exercise
and
the films which is
I will
simple,
pull up my
which
phone
is
maybe and check out the
continuous,
quality.
present simple, past simple, present continuous
Thought it might be
tense,
nice to
and they
stream
will
from
be
down here.
to repeating and use words
This
and
might be one of
verbs
those areas that goes
of
on
previous lessons,
the no-no list.
and will be to remember rules of English language grammar.
S20 FE.
To look at this process, Johnny. The exercise. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
It would be
It's nice
preparing
what
to
I to see you in today. I was to thinking about you in today, and I to listen a video of you in this moment. You in this moment. How are you, Johnny?
you're not supposed to film.
And
in
to
the
see
facility without
in
permission
this
from the
video
facility to enforce
what
that.
you eyes not
See all
in
kinds of people walking around
Toronto
with cameras. This is private
in
property.
this day. And to see what you are in
Thoughts on the
traveling
Poco?
of
I don't really have
this
thoughts
day.
on that. Sorry
I
about
not
that.
like this country, is where
Where are all these
you
people
are to be in this video of you.
filming? Maybe they're my own paparazzi. They heard I was coming.
But I to listen this video in this moment. However, how is always, and I to analyze text and I to repeating use words and verbs. What I listen at this video of you, Johnny. It's very interesting what you to do in this country. And me is interested that is when you go to there. Is what you to need over there, Johnny. I'm not understanding this, Johnny.
Something happened to Bev. Sorry,
And
guys,
I'm not understanding
my eyes on the
what is what for this, Johnny. What is this,
weekend's
Johnny?
going to be nice.
Johnny.
To the stream. Steady.
What is this, Johnny?
She was not.
The new text, Johnny. What is this?
There's a software glitch
It's
that occasionally kicks in.
Language, Johnny.
Thank you,
The
Johnny.
new text. What is this, Johnny?
There's a
What is this,
Loteria.
Johnny? What is this?
Lotte is a Korean-Japanese company. Oh my god, is there a Shakey's?
What is this, Johnny? What is this?
Holy shitballs. This is like an all-you-can-eat. I think it's a Filipino pizza
What
chain.
is Johnny?
Shakey's Pizza, wow. I haven't seen or heard of that in a
What
long
is
ass
that?
time.
What is that? Hello, Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hey, welcome to
Today is
Here.
22 of April, Johnny.
Sorry, I cannot read
2020.
Japanese characters.
What is Johnny? Hello, Johnny. Hello,
Glad
Johnny.
we crossed.
Today is
train tracks
22
and
of
came over
April, Johnny.
We certainly found a
2000.
busy area.
25 of this year.
There's Uniqlo up
Today
ahead.
is Tuesday, Johnny. I'm very glad to see and to listen to you, my dear Johnny. How as always,
When they describe this as kind of a mix of Akihabara and Shinjuku,
and I
See what
will
they were
to
talking
wait
about
and use videos of you, Johnny. Me's very bored, Johnny, without you. And I to
Minizine says Japan is
hope.
on some
Joy.
good, I swear.
And that hope and joy what I will
Chow
make
confirms
to
Shakey's is
achieve
Filipino.
a result of my lessons. And this someday, Johnny, I will make to speak easily in the English language and will make to understand
There's
you
Sunshine City.
and so.
There's a Namco in
What
there.
I will want to know, to read, to listen, to understand, to speak, to open it for me. This is Johnny.
Alright.
Hello,
Johnny needs a
Johnny.
snack. My stomach is starting to
Hello, Johnny. Today is
Wanted to make my way
22 of April,
towards Sunshine City. Just to see
2025 of this
what was over
year.
here. I heard it was a very lively and busy
Today
area.
is Tuesday. I'm
there's
very
a giant
glad to
aquarium
see and to listen to you, my dear Joy. How as always. And I will to wait
Man, I could use a snack right now.
and use videos of you, Joy. Me is very bored without you. And I to hope what I will make to achieve a result
I see some vending
of
machines.
my lessons. And someday I will make to speaking easily
Things are a bit
English
quieter.
language. And will make
Underneath
to
this expressway.
understand you. And so what I will want them to know,
Jelly bean, another
to
99 cents.
reading,
Thank
to
you.
listening, to understanding, to speaking,
99 cents.
to opening for me. Джой. Straight now, Joy. I will be to continue to do exercise, Joy. At the films, future simple, future continuous, present simple, past simple, present continuous tenses.
Oh, there's
And
the
I
entrance to
will
the
be
aquarium.
to repeat and use words and
Sunshine
words
Aquarium.
of previous lessons. And will be to remember the rules of English language grammar. To look at this process, Joy. Exercise, Joy. Good.
I don't know what we're doing. We're just getting on an
Exercise,
escalator and going down here.
Good, Joy. It's nice,
John says you've seen
Joy.
that Japan has
What
bananas
I
and
to
Betty Boucher's.
see
I wouldn't
you
doubt
in
it.
today. I was to thinking about you in
Hey, there's a
today,
San Rio
Joy.
cafe here.
And
How
I to
ridiculous would it
listen the videos of you
be to get something from
in
the
this
San Rio.
moment. How are
Easy, 222,
you,
getting a little yummers.
Joy?
Tummers. Thank you, Mini Z.
I to see this video, but you are is not in Toronto in this day. I to see what you are traveling over this day. I not like this country and hate. It's where you are to be at this video of you. But I to listen this video
Alright,
in
let's
this
get
moment.
a ridiculous donut because why not?
However, he was always
Why
and
not?
I
I'm
to
hungry.
analyze text and to repeat and use words and verbs. What I to listen at this video of you, Joy. Me is very interested.
Do we order here?
What you to do in this country? And me is
I
interested.
just want to.
That
I'm just gonna sweet
is
chocolate
why
donut.
you to there, Johnny.
I have to order over here? Oh,
Is what you are. To need of
the
that,
cashier's not
Johnny.
available. Press the button.
I not understand this, Johnny.
All I want me is a
And I
ridiculous
not
jelly bean. Another
understand
99
it,
cents.
Johnny.
Thank you.
What is what for
All I want
this,
is a ridiculous
Johnny?
donut.
Look to the Johnny. It's very interesting, Johnny.
Give these people a
What
minute to
you
get
to
here.
do in this
Estelle says they
country,
are so
Johnny.
cute.
And me is interested
Can I
that
get a sweet chocolate
is
donut
why
to
you
go?
go to there, Johnny. Is what you to need of there, Johnny.
Visa?
Sorry, we can use only.
I not understand
Sorry?
this, Johnny.
Okay.
And I not understand, Johnny. What is what for this, Johnny? What is this, Johnny? What is this, Johnny? What is this, Johnny?
Alright, we just paid
What is this?
350 yen, which is about $3.50. No, but thanks. Okay. Just. You have tissue? Okay. Arigato. Thank you.
Блять.
Is this not the most ridiculous Japanese thing you've ever seen? Okay, we're not gonna head over into the arcade. I don't know if this is really gonna do anything for my hunger. Sanrio sweet chocolate donut.
Right.
Alright, let's see if I can find like a curb or something I can sit on. Oh, there's a garbage right there. That'll be handy in a moment. Hey, I found this. There's a seat.
Alright.
Let's eat. Why does a donut need so much packaging? Alright. Ridiculous donut mukbang. Goodbye, ridiculous donut. Is it wrong to say I'm disappointed? Single-use plastic final boss. Is it dry? No, it's almost creamy, which is a weird... I was expecting it to be like kind of fluffy and light, but it's quite dense. Benizine says that donut is cute as heck, but does it compare to actual North American donuts? Well, they have a really good donut chain here called Mr. Donut that is excellent. But give me a Krispy Kreme or even a Timmy's chocolate dip over this. Well, I guess it's the novelty. So I'm pretty sure that did nothing to satisfy my hunger, but it did spike my sugar. And it'll just make me feel more hungry later. Now we need to wash that down with something. What's a good compliment to... And Marge super chatted me last stream for something from a vending machine. Coffee Max? Well, it is morning. Maybe we should get something kind of... Yeah, let's get a coffee. Let's do it. Georgia coffee. Let me pull out some of my $1 million worth of change here. Oh, I need one more 10. One more 10. Which I don't seem to have. That's nice. We're gonna get a bunch of change we don't need. got a super sticker. There we go.
Today's Женя.
Snack.
Это Женя. Это Женя.
$1.99
And
or
today,
99 jelly bean.
Женя, I
Thank you,
not
jelly
to
bean.
make to understand
For my shut up,
this
but thank you guys for bearing with me while we had that ridiculous
this day,
little kidney
Женя.
donut.
I not to understand. I will not this day, Женя. I will not understand, Женя. This film, Женя. Conditional tenses. Женя, I'm not make to understand this, Женя.
10 out of 10.
On this day, Женя, look to this. I'm not make to understand this,
What
Женя.
coffee chains do I recommend here? I don't know.
Conditional, Женя, tenses.
Try something local, I guess?
I'm not make to understand
I've
this,
admittedly
Женя,
had too much
this day.
McDonald's coffee.
And not to make to search information of this tenses, Женя, conditional.
Let's go this way. We haven't been this
Conditional
way.
tenses, Женя. I will, I should want, Женя.
The bear is Daiso. That's kind of like
I
their
don't know
Dollarama.
this, Женя, film. I never, not, Женя,
TGI Fridays off in the
was
distance.
to study this film, Женя. Conditional tenses. Вот это, Женя. Conditional tenses, Женя. Вот это, Женя. The conditional tenses. I don't know this, Женя. What's this? And not to have
Doc
got
Martens.
information about all these films. The conditional tenses, Женя. Вот
Oh,
это, Женя.
Alicia Lewis. Thank you.
Вот это, Женя. And today, Женя, I not make to understand, Женя, of this films,
Alicia
Женя.
Lewis, thank you so much for
The
the
conditional
$1.99.
tenses, Женя. Вот
Thank you,
это,
Marge,
Женя.
for letting me know.
Вот это, Женя. I'm not make to understand this, Женя. Вот это, Женя.
Oh yeah, that came in. Thank you, Alicia.
Женя. I will, Женя. Женя. I
Now
will.
we have to find a
I will to search on Женя this
Elusive
information
trash
on tomorrow, Женя.
this
About
empty
it.
can I now
I
have.
will, Женя, I will to search on this information about
First world problems, I guess.
of
Are coffee
conditional
makers in the
tenses on
hotels? No, my
tomorrow,
hotel
Женя.
does not.
Женя,
Despite
what
being a
is
pretty
this?
nice hotel.
I will do, Женя. I will
But
to search on Женя
There's a Krispy
this
Kreme very
information
close. And a few other
about
places you can grab coffee in the same building.
conditional tenses in tomorrow, Женя. Conditional tenses. Conditional.
Hey, another
Вот
super.
это, Жень.
Sweet Frost Gaming, $2. Good night from Toronto. Sweet Frost Gaming. I was hoping there'd be a garbage here. Thank you, Sweet Frost Gaming. Good night to you.
Conditional.
Conditional.
I know you can find trash inside convenience stores, but
Жень, I will.
the etiquette on if you didn't
Жень,
buy
I
it from
will
there,
be to search on this information
you just rock
about
into a convenience
of
store and
conditional tenses, Женя. And
use their
tomorrow.
bins.
Вот это, Жень.
It's quite a lineup for
I
this
not
place.
understand this. I not make to understand this, Жень. In this day.
Mendokuro Hanada.
Вот это, Жень.
We just get out of these people's
Вот
way.
это. Блин.
There's a lineup. YGF Malaton. All right, to the person who said just go into a convenience store. don't see a trash can.
Ну
I don't see a
давай.
trash can. I can use. I got the. Thank you.
Блин.
Well, he said okay. There we go. I always thought it was one of those you got to be a customer sort of things. Jelly Bean says get a massage.
Волк, пацан. Слушай,
Maybe if we were in Thailand.
это Жень. Это континент
We were
Жень.
wandering the streets of
Туризм
Cape
Бук
Bukaro.
Жень. Это Жень. За штрут Жень. За знатолать Жень. Это континент Жень. Туризм Бук Жень.
It's turned out to be a pretty nice day.
Это Жень. За штрут Жень. За знатолать. За кшелет Жень. Tu континент Жень.
There's a
Рядом
Starbucks
за
up ahead.
звук. Закшене. Это Жень. Закшене. Z. Жень. Закшеле.
Greeting Sweet Pea.
Это Жень. Закшене Z. Жень. Улетает у континент туризм
So
за
my
звук.
next live stream will either be tonight
Это Жень.
or tomorrow morning for you guys,
За
or
закшене Z.
it won't be
Жень.
for several days from a
Это
different
Жень.
country. Okay, we found another nice little pedestrian avenue. Oh, there's a Capcom.
Это Жень. За закшене Z. Жень.
It's amazing how lively these places are on just like a Tuesday morning, afternoon.
Блин. Блин.
K-pop store.
Блин. Всё. Окей. Блин.
No offense, K-pop fans.
Ты шо?
Jer says South Korea or Thailand. Based on my travel history, those would be the two most likely candidates, wouldn't they? Oh, we're gonna get hit with a music copyright in here. Rather than ripping you off on the claw machine antics, you just come in here and straight up
Блядь.
buy what you want.
Нахер.
Jelly Bean, Cam is the vending machine. Can you go again for $2? If I need another snack on this stream, I will.
Жень.
Thanks for the $2, but it's kind of annoying walking around with a drink or snack in my hand while I'm streaming.
Это континент Жень. Рядом за звук. За закшене Жень. Z. Закшене Z. Жень.
So that's like $3.
Жень. Закшене. Закшене Z.
I bought one
Жень.
that
За знатолать Жень. За штру.
was a snow globe of Shibuya. Oh, they got, should we do another claw machine? Even though I executed that prior claw machine perfectly. It was one of these ones, remember? We're gonna win that thing. This is the last dollar I'm gonna waste on one of these things. Alright. Last time I had it perfect and I picked it up. Alright, how do we activate here? Go. That's $2 win. I swear I had the last one perfectly done, and the damn thing just dropped it.
And this book is not to have got giant information of conditional tenses. Is not to have got information of conditional tenses. And this book not to have got
This almost
information
feels like we're at some kind of
of conditional tenses, Жень. This is true, Жень.
Oh, there's like a big square up here. Let's see what that
This
is.
is not
Caroline,
lie.
$10. Shall we try again? Caroline, thank you so much for the tenner. If we walk by another one of those places on stream, I will pop in and try once more. Thank you so much for the support. I'm a little bit upset because I think I got it perfect. And we discovered what a scam those things are. They do have stores in Akihabara and other areas where you can just buy all of the prizes you see in those claw machines. And they're not cheap, but it's probably cheaper to just buy your prize. Oh, we could have came here to the Animate Cafe. Jumbo TV says it looks like TMU, but it's nicer and newer. Canadian guy walks into a Starbucks in Timmy's and asks, or a Starbucks asks where Timmy's is. Well, we already had our ridiculous Hello Kitty donut. And vending machine coffee. JD says I nailed the first one. I thought I did. Third time's a charm. Funky Child says the Japanese don't like live streamers though. Lots of people ruin their perception of them. They definitely do not like the nuisance live streamers. There's a lot of people walking around kind of vlogging with cameras. That's, I think, pretty much fine anywhere you go. But as soon as you start creating headaches or causing a nuisance, yeah, you are very much unwelcomed. A number of stores here do have no camera signs on them, and some of them will say cameras allowed, and to signify yes, you can record here. So there has been a reaction to it. For the most part, as long as you're respectful and you're not causing a problem, you're not going to have a problem. There's Toho Cinemas. Toho is the company behind the Godzilla series. Toshima Civic Center. What a nice little public square this is. There's a statue of an owl. Boom is here. Greetings, Boom. Oh, this is... Imagine this in Canada. Welcome to our public square. Here are 4 public bathrooms you can use, including one that is 24 hours. Mega Tokyo says, yes, don't anyone be like Johnny Somali or Vitaly or a number of the other idiots. Usually it's just people on Kick who aren't eligible for YouTube and Twitch anymore. Hey, we broke the 1 hour mark. Awesome. Vitaly stole some cop's motorcycle. Well, I think it was like a shopping mall security guard. Not that that makes it any better. And we mentioned Mr. Donut earlier when someone asked about the quality of my Sanrio Cafe donut. This place is pretty solid. I used to go there in Korea a fair bit. Are these real sunflowers? What an absolutely beautiful public space this is. We have nothing like it. Vitaly getting what he deserved. Yeah, hopefully that guy goes away for a long ass time. Ditto for Johnny Somali. I think this would be a pretty cool area to stay. Okay, let's go this way a little bit. We're gonna meander a bit before I head back to the station. Actually, I have an idea. Uno momento. One sec, guys. Drex says the hotels are cheaper than Shibuya or Shinjuku, so that's a plus. Oh my, hotels right now are insane. The hotel I'm currently staying at is about $300 a night for a small room that I got it for, but a week ago, for the same time, the same room was like $650 a night. I booked it a long time ago before I even had plane tickets, just in case I ended up coming, and I'm glad I did. I mean, those are proper 5-star numbers at the current rates. Martin Van Owen, so pristinely clean. Sure seems so anywhere you are, Martin, you are correct. Thank you, Martin, for the $10. It's definitely appreciated. Thank you very much. And yes, we are in a remarkably clean, not just city, but the whole country is like this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If at first you don't succeed, fail some more. Or is she gonna win it? Is she gonna win it? No. Oh, we're gonna get copyrighted in this place. Okay, I'm gonna mute it for a sec. This will be our last attempt to try to win. I'm gonna try to win one of these stupid horses, because why not? Which one do I want? I think that's good. is kind of like a, I think it's run by Uniqlo. It's like a low-cost version of Uniqlo. 10% off if your purchase is over 5,500 yen, which is about 55 Canadian bucks. And this piece has no cardboards. Today, if not, see if you can get that country a few days down the line. Hey, there's a Yoshinoya. Alicia Lewis is definitely planning to visit Japan. Super affordable food and regular expenses. London or New York City, all prices, but Bangkok food prices. handshake from the camera. Should be able to live stream a few times from and make some videos. Showing this as God Bless Japan. Yeah, there's really nowhere else like it. I think definitely give yourself a good 5 or 6 days in Tokyo minimum. It's probably a sign that there's something going on. But there's a big aquarium here and a lot of
This potato j.
anime
This
and manga
chicken
stores.
meat and mushroom sauce cheese.
I don't really know what to expect from this
Tomato
random
with
Tokyo
sour cream salad. J and tea, no sugar tea. J.
ingredients. Nicole, I don't know
This
what
J.
should-
Lunch and dinner J. This J.
But this is kind of how
The
I do it.
lunch
I
and
like to
dinner
show up
J.
to a neighborhood
This J.
and spend a few hours
Lunch and
exploring
dinner.
it by foot
This J.
without really knowing much about it beforehand. That's always been kind of my style. You get a mix of the touristy stuff and the kind of local stuff as well. And after this, I'll probably find a place to grab some lunch and head back to where I'm staying, which is not Shibuya. I've got to make another hotel video today. I made a hotel video of where I was staying in Shibuya. That'll be coming up on the channel soon, but I'm staying at a pretty famous or well-known hotel right now. Oh, is it shaky? Let me see if I can fix that. Sorry, guys. Camera. I'm relying on software stabilization. And every once in a while, it decides to flick itself off. How is that? Are we better? I have to like reset the stabilization settings. Thank you for pointing that out. If that ever happens again, please let me know and I will fix it. We seem to have found like some kind of big main center here. British says, how long are you staying in Japan? Ooh, you'll find out pretty soon. I've got like $10 worth of coins in my pocket. Sorry for the shaky ass start to the stream. Thank you, Jeanette. That's the Tokyo Metropolitan Theater. Such a beautiful city. Ikebukuro is a Tokyo suburb, asked Simons Gordon. I don't know. It was only like a 15-minute subway ride from Higashi Shinjuku. Not even. Went from the F12 station to F9.
Laura. A
Phuket Walk is here.
This is my lunch and
Epic
dinner.
Nation HD.
Night lunch.
Global Ring Cafe. So I don't really know what's what or where to go. Let's find out where that Sunshine Mall is, and we will make our way that way. I'm just gonna sit down here for a sec. It's like a nice big public space. Hey, there's a Mr. Donut. I've had a little bit too much Krispy Kreme on this trip. Yesterday I had donkass for lunch, and then I went to Piss Alley. I forget the Japanese name for it. I had a bunch of meat skewers. So I think I just want to keep rocking in this direction to get to Sunshine City. Oh well, we'll find it. We'll find it. All the kind of neighborhoods and places I wanted to record or stream, I kind of ticked off my last trip to Tokyo. This one's been a little more doing tourist things without the camera, but I'm happy. We got 3 streams in so far. A couple of walking videos. There'll be a couple of hotel tour videos. And I'll probably do a Narita Airport to my next destination video. I've done Haneda Airport before, but I haven't really done Narita Airport. There's the station, Ikebukuro Station. It's an absolutely huge subway station. We're going to want to get to the other side of it. And it's got a Taito game station. You can go blow some money on a claw machine. Play, move the lever, aim for the prize. Press and catch the button. Let's pay $1 and try to win one of these things, just so you guys can see what it's all about. Alright, we gotta win this thing here. Here we go. Oh, come on. What a load of horseshit. What a load of horseshit. That was perfect. There you go. That is why, if you want one of these things, you just buy it. There's 100 yen or $1 Canadian we're never going to see again. Oh, it's back to shaky camera. Let me fix that. JD says I totally had that. I did. I think those things just kind of randomly don't lose their grip every once in a while, just so people win. It's kind of like a slot machine in Vegas. They pay out a certain percentage of the time. If you were really good, you could just go win every time. Subi says that looked like a dub. Dude, wow, yeah, I'm a little miffed at that. We had, look at this thing. That cute little bus. Let's see if we can circumvent this station without going through it. Someone mentioning Johnny Somali. Yeah, I have no intentions of ending up in jail like that clown. Hey, there's another Mr. Donut. Jeanette, so far so good. Where else can you walk around and see stuff like that? Just chilling. Aztec saying, how long will I be in Japan? Not much longer. That's all I'll say. Oh, there's a Parco over there. Oh, look at this street. This looks like something worth checking out. Yeah, Vitali, that guy's a clown and a half as well. He's got a one-way trip to the Hotel Manila. I can't read what it says on that sign, but translate Japanese to English. Camera. That says West Avenue. Boys Festival? I'm sure someone can read that. It's a nice, mostly pedestrianized street. Again, we are here in Ikebukuro. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. A location I chose after I got on the subway. Stephanie asking how I feel. I feel great. Adjusted to the jet lag. There's a standing sushi bar. Now would be the absolute worst time to go back to Canada. You finally overcome any jet lag. Now it seems like it's time to really enjoy it. I went to this club last night with my friends called Warp. Man, I am not a club person. Speaking of which, there is a popular British pub, Hub. Those are all over the place in popular drinking areas. Yakitori Karagi highball. Highball even. This might be some kind of lively area to go out at night. I think I just felt a few raindrops. Wear a t-shirt that says reside in Toronto, I'll pick up new subscribers. Don't really feel like shamelessly promoting myself. So there's the rail tracks, and I think we want to get to the other side of the rail tracks to get to Sunshine City.
Ты знаешь, что... Майдан.
But again, I'm an idiot who put
Ты знаешь, что Майдан
zero thought
раньше.
into this.
Это Жень. Золото финиш, Жень.
Rena says, hi everyone. You have to go back to your work. You'll watch it after your work. Well, thanks for dropping in, Rena. Jennifer Gala commenting that it's so clean. Well, where I'm staying in Shinjuku, I was a little bit surprised. There was a lot of rubbish on the streets right outside of my hotel, but there were crews this morning cleaning it up. I guess it was the late night drinking crowd. But in general, it's a immaculately clean city. Someone on like an electric scooter suitcase. Okay, so Pro 4 found says it was the late night tourists. It looked like it was mostly locals to me. Let's see if we can figure out a pedestrian route to Sunshine City. At least gives us some purpose. What is that tall tower? Look at that. Let me know down in the comments if you know what the heck that is. Okay, just make sure I'm pointing myself in the right direction here. Yeah, I want to go this way. Looks like there's a potential walkway underneath the rail corridor here. Let's see what that's all about, eh? I don't know, Jennifer Gala. You'll have to find out. Someone says Taipei 101. Hopefully we can keep our connection underneath this walkway. Yeah, the signal's pretty bad down here. For not bounces right away, you can see the different behavior over here. Great connection. gods. Should be. Making things a little stronger after that. Something smells good. I might not make it without stopping for a snack at some point. Whatever I had for breakfast, it wasn't enough. Hey, we seem to have found like the main shopping portal. There's the Zara. Let's see if we can find Sunshine City. Oh, there's a big Don Quixote over there. Jeanette, $10 for a snacky. This old gal needs some sleep. Have a bad rest of your day, night, Johnny, and Kyle. Jeanette. Thank you, Jeanette, so much for that letter. That's definitely appreciated. You have an awesome next week. Smoking area. It's like a penalty box for filthy smokers. You get in there. Making themselves sick. At least they're not making other people sick in the process. Gin. This is a big Perco. Acquire something to eat at the next opportunity. Oh, what a beautiful street. Big wide sidewalk, lots of trees, lots of shade. Easy on street crossing. Hey, look at that bakery. Still asking how's the weather? It's nice. It's about 19 degrees Celsius. Now this pea, $20. Tokyo looks fab. I'm enjoying the series. Liz P, thank you so much.
To go down for smoking joint. On the joint. Blood. Peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Muslims, France, Austrian, Germany. This. To come down for smoking. This. Да. Фу. 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 Фу.
Sweet Frost Gaming, $2. Good night from Toronto. Sweet Frost Gaming. Something there'd be a garbage share. Thank you, Sweet Frost Gaming. Good night to you. Yeah, I know you can find trash inside convenience stores.
Good night, Jay.
What's the etiquette on if you didn't buy
Good
it?
night, Jay. And good night, Angela and
Rock into a
Jackerson,
convenience store
Dior, and Laura,
and use their
and
bins.
peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska,
lineup for this
Scotland,
place.
England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, and Germany. Good night.
Rendokoro Hanada.
Good night, Jay.
Just get rid of these people's way.